Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of December 27th, 2021 to the 2nd of January 2022. Thank you so much for joining me, and do keep in mind general weekly read for the sign of Pisces, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't, all right? But we are going to, moving forward, starting with this set of weeklies. If you haven't watched any yet, we're implementing 2 new additions to these weeklies to spice things up a bit. All right. So the first addition is, if you've been with me for a while, we're re-implementing the song of the week. So basically having beforehand Spirit Shuffle to pick a song for your sign, excuse me, specifically. And we'll mention it, maybe speak upon it, and leave it in the description box below for you to look it up, listen to it, look up the lyrics, gather or absorb whatever messages are meant for you. All right. And then for the second edition, you'll have to stick with me till the end of the reading in order to benefit from it. All right. We're going to have you think of a yes or no question in which, at the end, to wrap things up, we'll use this crystal necklace, which I use as a pendulum, to give you that yes or no answer. All right. So people have been loving it so far. With that said and done, the song that Spirit chose for you for the week was, or is, Headphones, featuring LoLo by Nathanson. Interesting. Something about headphones this week. So let's aim on down and pull some cards. Alrighty, let's pull the main focus for the week from the Green Witch Oracle deck. For my lovely Pisces for this upcoming week, the 27th of December to the 2nd of January. Alright, you could be feeling quite torn on what to do moving forward, or who or what to stick with. But we have wholeness and hope. Alright, a question will come through at certain points in this week to push you to ask if you're feeling whole, if you're feeling fulfilled, right? Focus on family and friends and love and whatnot, and what makes you feel wholesome. We have the number 33 here, actually 3 threes, because the next one's 38. A reminder that you actually are spiritually connected, even if you don't think you are, and that you will be successful with what you focus on. My first attempt to pull these cards was, we had continuance and focus come out, all right? A lack of clarity all the meanwhile when it comes to the future of a situation. I feel like a business, a project, or a job in general. For some of you wanting to, or thinking a lot about leadership that's present in your life, or a role that you desire or took on recently. I heard not too satisfied, but all the meanwhile, it was interesting that Green Witch Oracle deck, half of which fell, and we had gratitude, all right? A push to stay grateful for all that you've accomplished up until this point, or even for the mystery at times, the mystery of life, for the abundance that is sort of surrounding you at this time, but a need to a push to keep the hope alive while you go after what you desire, or just make the best out of a situation. All right, let's put these this way and pull the main part of the reading from the Tarot of Dreams. We're aiming for 6. Find that someone's a little bit feisty in your midst this week. Not appreciated. For my lovely Pisces for this upcoming week. What else do we have? For Pisces, it might feel like a situation where you feel like it's falling apart or not progressing. It just sort of, things fall back into place, or just keep you hanging on for a little bit longer. Somebody's actions, potentially. I don't know why that just came through. Okay, we have 3 here for the middle. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, the 2 of Wands. Most definitely relevant. Thinking a lot about a Leo, or just in the beginning as well, the first attempt, strength came out in the Green Witch Oracle deck. A reminder will come through that you're so damn strong when it comes to making the best out of a situation, that you can dig for the inner strength even when it feels like you can't. Maybe feeling a bit sort of weak at times this week, but when you get that push and you dig for it, you remind yourself even that you're so damn strong, and people around you will be viewing you in this light. Again, somebody might be very feisty or just frustrated around you. It doesn't feel like that's your energy. But all the meanwhile, you do long for more, and that's totally fine. It feels like what you're longing for is pertaining to your money, your finances, your happily ever after. Could be a promotion, a job, something different. What you have at hand is just not working anymore. Okay? As I struggle to speak, we're beginning the 6-card spread with the Fool. So with the Fool to begin the week in the spread, I feel like there's a leap of faith you're thinking about taking when it comes to your money, when it comes to your career in general. Some of you, again, it's just moving to a new position or a new job, maybe moving up the corporate ladder in one way, shape, or form, or it could be you just looking to invest in something new financially, or both. Let's get more for this Fool. Temperance. I need to have patience, a push to remember that your strength and patience and balance, or implementing balance at this time, will help you until that leap of faith comes to be. Right? Some of you might be taking certain steps in the direction of this leap of faith, but feeling like it can't just fully come to be yet. You know, a little bit frustrating and irritating, although meanwhile it feels like you're not wrapped up with the healthiest of energies for you. Maybe for other people or other situations, but it just feels like there's a little bit of a frustration in the air stemming from you and the others, but for different reasons. The others, very interesting. It feels like people you're working with or just living with in one way, shape, or form. The 6 of Wands. And so making your way to the middle of the first half of the week, it's going to feel like you're in the spotlight, being pushed to be on stage. You could find that you're just very successful within your job, but almost effortlessly. Feeling like some people expect it to be just this never-ending battle, or just you have to like word things very wordy, or just put in all of your blood, sweat, and tears in that one moment to be successful, and you just kind of do what you have to in an easy approach, and it works. Okay? But all the meanwhile, it just feels like you're granted a little bit of extra money, a bonus of some sort, in order to help ground you, or just, again, keep you within that situation. People being like, we need you, you know, you do what you have to and get it done, and you don't sort of stress all the meanwhile. Okay? And it might be sort of being compared to another energy, once again, that's a bit stressful. With the Queen of Swords, this feels more so, this is either you looking to cut a situation out of your life altogether, to upgrade, to move to something better, or just feeling as if you're ready to just give birth to that new situation, right? But then you're kept in what you're working towards, or where you're working for just a little bit longer. That Tower moment isn't coming to be just yet, okay? It just feels like you are in the mood to work, but don't put in all the effort you could at times, because it's not your passion, or it's not where you feel you fit in at this point, or where you're meant to be, with the 5 of Pentacles, right? You could still even be stressing over your money with the extra money coming in, the bonus, or whatever the case may be, but it just feels like people are noticing you as you want to, or continue to go after a level of success. When you are a little bit emotional, the meanwhile, feels like you're somebody who has those emotions building up, or you're a little bit frustrated, or just fed up at certain points with customers, clientele, or whatever the case may be, or other energies that you're working with or living with, but you just it just feels like people are seeing you and noticing those emotions more than you think, trying to keep them under wraps, basically. Knight of Cups. So that's 2 nights in a row, Knight of Cups. Making ready to wrap up the first half of the week, it feels like somebody's coming in with a cup of love. With the Page of Wands, you could be feeling a bit anxious, or this individual could be. A passionate, fresh start that you desire. A reminder to keep that hope alive. It feels like this individual is viewing you as a star. So yeah, I feel like both of you, if not one of you, need to keep the hope alive when it comes to the potential of that connection moving forward, regardless of how much history the two of you have, if any. But going back to the song Headphones, I feel like, especially at this point in the week, a lot of you Pisces will be utilizing headphones to speak to this individual on the phone, or you might find that your headphones become a beautiful escape when it comes to what you're dealing with at work, or just whatever irritations you have at hand. Feeling like music just helps you. You might also find that music certain songs end up giving you messages from the universe, from spirit. The moon to begin the second half of the spread. And so you begin the second half of the week feeling a bit emotional because you don't understand the future of what needs, of what you want, right? When it comes to this leap of faith aligned with the Fool card. Feeling as if you are overthinking, to say the least. Feeling a bit on guard with that blindfold over your eyes. But push to remember that there is more than one reason to celebrate moving forward, that you will be successful with what you desire in one way, shape, or form. Okay? The Nine of Wands, the Faith card, and the Three of Cups for the middle of the second half of the week. And so push to keep that faith alive when it comes to you feeling a bit burnt out or just feeling like that wounded warrior. And we have the Three of Cups here and then Three of Cups here. So the number 33 coming out. A reminder, so that's twice, a lot of threes in your reading. A reminder that you're meant to be successful when it comes to this, your love life in general, as well as your career, okay? Being reminded once again that you have several reasons to celebrate even currently, but will more so moving forward. Just don't stress at the end of the day, okay? Two of Coins. And this one was aligned with which card? Was that the Strength card? No, that's over there. The Six of Wands. I feel like you're gaining a lot of attention at this point in the week as well. It feels like you also just are pushed to keep the faith alive, to keep the motivation and passion alive when it comes to a situation, once again, that you don't feel you fit in with anymore. Okay? So Two of Coins. And so you make your way to wrap up the week and it feels like you're weighing out a lot, figuring out pros and cons, manifesting changes in your life, whether you realize it or not. Okay? Being viewed as this King of Pentacles, someone who's very grounded, very confident, but also just not afraid to enjoy yourself all the meanwhile. Someone who's very focused on their career, their pentacles, that stability. And I feel like that's why you're attracting in this Knight of Cups in one way, shape, or form, or you're allowing for them to successfully accept your cup of love, or the potential of which. Does that make sense? With the Knight of Wands, yeah, so you're feeling like you have a lot on your plate. Being reminded to take things step by step to finish up the week, even if you feel a bit depleted once again. All right, number 99 coming out with the Nine of Wands, right before a big completion that you desire. All right. But yeah, it just feels like you find a way to keep that passion alive when it comes to moving towards what makes you feel fulfilled, or just a push to wrap yourself up with certain wholesome situations, as I struggle to say it, towards the end of the week, okay? Ones that sort of remind you to keep that gratitude alive, all right? So let's finish up with a Find Your Happy card or two. It's This or Something Better, all right? And I feel like that pertains to more than one area of your life this week, but also a reminder that how I feel is more important than how I look, all right? But you're also pushed to remember that you need to be compassionate when healing throughout the week, right? Listening to those feelings when they do pop up from time to time, okay? So hopefully you have thought of a yes or no question. If not, take a quick second to do so. For Pisces. All right, so counterclockwise, you're getting a no for your question, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.